Hey, what's up, y'all? Blake here. Welcome back to the channel. I got some NFL player props we're going to look at today for Monday Night Football. Bengals at Dallas, December 9th. All right, so you don't really know which way we're going to go with this game, right? We expect the Bengals to win. I haven't even looked at if they're picked to win. Surely they are. Dallas is terrible at home, but the Bengals love getting beat in the fourth quarter, right? They absolutely love nothing more than to get a really promising lead and then get their ass kicked in the fourth quarter. So uh, who knows? Kind of up in the air. So when I look at Cincy, you could go a number of ways. I know Chase Brown's a very popular player tonight. I'm going to go Jamar Chase. I like his hit rate on this. It makes sense to me. Joe, as much as Chase Brown is going to be involved, Joe Burrow's a gunslinger. He's going to sling the ball, and we just got to hope that he does enough for this to hit right. So when we look at Jamar Chase, right, his receiving yards is at what 81 and a half, and his hit rate on that is 41% this year. Receptions are set at seven and or where are we at 6.5. That's a 41% hit rate as well. Fantasy scores at 18. That's a little better at 50%. His targets, 10 targets. That's a 41% hit rate. So all those are 50 and sub 50, but there is one line where he gets just under 70% hit rate this year at 67%, and that is longest reception over 25 and a half yards. This is what I like right here. He has hit this more than he has hit any of these other props on the board this year. Like I said, almost 70% of games. He has never, so you're thinking, well, if he clears that, he should just clear his yards. Why wouldn't we just take his yards so everything counts? We're not just waiting on that one reception. Well, you can do that too, but he has never just cleared his yards without clearing this. Every single time that he's cleared his yards, he has cleared 25 and a half longest yard or longest reception, right? However, on the flip side, he has cleared this 25 and a half, yet fallen short of his receiving yards line. He's done that in three times this year. Three times has he gotten his long and then fallen short of his receiving yard combined line, right? So we take a look right here. New York, October 13th, 33 was his long, only 72 receiving yards. That's one there. Another one that we look at, game one against New England, 28 was his long, 62 was the total there. Where's the other one? Right here. 2 weeks ago, LA, 32 was his long, 75 total, right? So he's not hitting those receiving yards as much as he is just the one big chunk play, right? So that's just a little more consistent. I know it's kind of a niche play, but the consistency is there, right? And all we need is one catch, right? He could do one catch for 26 yards. We're good. We don't need nothing else, right? On the flip side, I know it's kind of scary, but again, the receipts are there. The hit rate makes sense for me. And you know, Joe Burrow, and if Chase Brown does get involved a lot, you know, those play action passes are going to open up, and those are not short yardage passes, right? When you're looking at play action, usually looking to go deep, right? So that is going to be pick number one for me. Again, it just makes sense. Next one, when we go to Dallas, I think it's safest to take CD. Taking any other receiver or tight end is just right, flip a coin. But CD, I'm going to go over 6.5 catches. Looking at his game log for this, damn, where'd we go? Don't tell me they done took it off on me. These motherfuckers right here. Did they just pop it back up? Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. They're always fucking with me. There it is right there. Y'all saw that. I'm not tripping. All right, so with Cooper Rush, right, the Philly game, so when we talk about with Cooper Rush, the Philly game for Cooper Rush is whenever his first start, right? So he was absolutely shit that game, only threw for 45 yards, and CD still had 6 catches for 21 yards. That's a crazy stat. 6 catches for 21 yards. Quarterback threw for 45 yards that game. CD still had 6 catches. Didn't clear that line, but still. Then we go to Houston. Cooper Rush goes off. I think he had a 300-yard game. CD gets 8 catches. Next game, I think Cooper Rush gets 200 and something yards, I believe. CD gets 10 catches on 12 targets. And then last week against New York, 2 catches on 6 targets. So that ratio could have been a little bit better. We'd like to see that be a 3 or 4. But again, I don't think he even played the second half that game. I think he left with he was beat up or whatever the case was. But he only played the first half. So 2 catches on 6 targets in the first half of last week, and now we come this week at home, Monday Night Football. I definitely think he gets the targets. Give me over 6.5 catches for CD. That's going to be my 2 picks, man. Jamar over his long of 25.5 receiving, longest reception, and CD over his 6.5 catches. Besides that, man, good luck, everybody. I will catch y'all on the next one. Like the video for me, sub to the channel. Later.